Okay, so why your animal sign isn't fate part 4, and this is to talk about how to handle marriage and long-term love under fire pressure. Okay, so you see we have in part 3 talk about the 6 animal signs, and from the rat to the snake. Now we are moving on to the other 6 animal signs. Of course, you must understand this. First of all, the disclaimer. Okay, so this is not a marriage advice. We are not doing that, and most importantly, we are doing this for education and relationship awareness only. Okay, do not treat whatever I'm saying here as counseling, therapy, or even medical advice. What we are talking about, as you can tell, is just behavioral patterns under emotional pressure. There's no guarantees whatsoever about love or marriage outcome. Okay, so let's move on to the next animal sign. Well, where do we start after snake? Well, let's start with the horse. For the horse, we call them the exhausted partner, because horse partner gives everything, but you drained, and exhaustion shows up as impatience. So what will happen in 5 horse year? Well, the 5 horse year basically for you will be amplifies exhaustion, stress from work, finances, and decision doesn't stay in office. It leads into tone, presence, and patience at home. And second, fatigue erodes emotional safety. So under fire pressure, small irritations escalate quickly, and your partner experiences your burnout as rejection or disinterest. Number 3, leadership at home collapses first. Fire horse exposes leaders who manage what everyone else needs, but neglect their own regulation. Okay? So what can you do when you're a horse in relationships? Okay, so number 1, treat energy as a relationship asset. Your stamina affects emotional safety. Rest is not indulgence, it's responsibility. Number 2, reduce reactivity deliberately. Pause before responding when tired. Fire horse punishes emotional spillover. Number 3, separate work urgency from home presence. Your partner doesn't need your speed. They just need your availability. Number 4, name your exhaustion openly. Silence creates misinterpretation. Transparency thus restores the trust. And number 5, lead with regulations, not intensity. Fire respects calm authority more than force. Alright? So now, let's move on to the goat. We call them the over-giving partner. So goat partners give emotionally because you listen, you support, you adjust. But you rarely ask for what you need, and your spouse assumes you're fine. In fact, you are not. Okay, so what's the impact on you in 5 horse year? Well, first, 5 horse drains emotional reserve faster, as overgiving without replenishment leads to quiet resentment. Number 2, unspoken needs become emotional debt. 5 reduces tolerance for imbalance. Number 3, self-sacrifice stops being noble. It becomes destabilizing. So for goals in relationship, what can you do? Well, 1 is to state needs without guilt. Fire horse punishes silent endurance. Number 2, set emotional boundaries clearly. Giving without limits leads to collapse. Number 3, stop assuming your partner knows. Fire rewards clarity, not assumption. Number 4, receive support intentionally. Love is not a one-way ticket. Number 5, choose sustainability over harmony, as fire values balance more than niceness. Okay, so after the goat, let's move on to monkey. Yep, the emotionally distracted partner. Okay, so monkey partners avoid discomfort through distraction, and therefore you joke, you stay busy, you change topics. Conflicts feel like optional, but in fact it is not. So what's the impact on you in fire horse? Well, number 1, fire horse removes escape routes. Distraction no longer soothes tension. Number 2, avoidance creates emotional loneliness. Your partner feels unseen. Number 3, unresolved issues surface aggressively. Fire accelerates emotional reckoning. Okay? So for monkeys who are in relationships, what can you do? Well, action step number 1, stay present during discomfort, as fire punishes emotional deflection. Number 2, address issues directly. You see, avoidance multiplies tension. Number 3, reduce digital and mental escape. You see, presence stabilizes connection. Number 4, finish conversations you start, as unresolved dialogue erodes trust. And number 5, replace cleverness with sincerity, as fire values honesty over charm. All right? Okay, so after the monkey, let's move on to Rooster, the critical partner. Oh my God, critical partner. Rooster partners value improvement. You see what can be better. You point out and you believe honesty equals care. You see your spouse hears criticism, not love. So what's the impact on you in Fire Horse? Number 1, fire amplifies tone. Words land harder under pressure. Number 2, constant correction erodes safety. Your partner becomes defensive. Number 3, truth without warmth fractures intimacy. Fire Horse demands emotional intelligence. So as Rooster in relationships, what can you do? Well, number 1, check tone before the truth, as fire magnifies delivery. Number 2, lead with appreciation first. Correction lands better after safety. Number 3, reduce frequency of feedback. Not everything needs to be fixed. Number 4, ask permission before advising. Very important, as fire respects consent. Number 5, replace criticism with curiosity, as understanding stabilizes more than accuracy. All right? So after Rooster, guess who? Okay, the dog. The over-responsible caretaker. Well, dog partners carry the relationship. You fix the problem, you hold stability, you stay loyal. But you feel alone doing it, isn't it? Well, what's the impact on you in Fire Horse? Well, number 1, fire exposes imbalance. One-sided responsibility becomes unsustainable. Number 2, resentment builds quietly. Fire removes emotional suppression. Number 3, collapse happens suddenly, not because of crisis, but exhaustion. So for those who are dogs in relationships, what can you do? 1, share responsibility explicitly, as fire punishes silent martyrdom. Number 2, stop fixing without agreeing. Rescue removes partnership in that sense. Number 3, ask for support clearly, as fire rewards directness. Number 4, release emotional over-functioning. Doing everything actually weakens intimacy. And finally, build shared ownerships, as fire respects balanced systems. Okay? So, the last one, the pig, the over-tolerant partner. Okay, so pig partners avoid discomfort. You forgive quickly, you let things slide, and you hope things improve. But tolerance accumulates quietly. So impact in Fire Horse for you. Well, number 1, fire raises the cost of avoidance. Small issues become explosive. Number 2, emotional orders begin. What you tolerated resurfaces. Number 3, boundaries become survival, as Fire Horse demands discernment. So for pigs in relationships, what can you do then? Well, number 1, address issues early, as fire punishes emotional backlog. Number 2, set clear boundaries. Love without limits actually collapses. Number 3, stop equating tolerance with kindness, as fire values honesty. Number 4, choose quality over comfort, when avoidance erodes because of trust. Actually, I mean avoidance erodes trust. Sorry about that. Number 5, protect your emotional bandwidth, as self-respect stabilizes relationships. All right? Okay, so we've gone through all 6 animals here in part 4. So you see, in part 3 and 4 altogether, we have covered all 12 animal signs in relationship. And Once again, it's not me here predicting the outcomes. What I'm doing is to expose how you love under pressure. Fire Horse 2026 doesn't break relationships. Never see that way. But it reveals patterns you can no longer ignore. As the same behaviors that shape your leadership will shape your marriage and long-term relationships. So therefore, awareness is always the turning point. As final disclaimer here, okay? This is purely education. It's not about fate and destiny. Fire Horse 2026 exposes emotional habits, not love itself. And if this series describes your relationship more accurately than you expected, do share with your partner and talk about it together, as I believe that conversation alone changes the trajectories. And of course, if you want deeper conversations on timing, on relationships, leadership, self-regulations, come join Destiny Architect Telegram chat. And you know what? Fire doesn't really test the strategy, but it tests how you show up for the people closest to you. And that's where everything really begins. Okay? So I'll see you inside Telegram. In my Telegram chat, I'll put the link below for you. And final reminder, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so and click the notification bell so that you know when I'm going to upload the next video on my channel. And once again, thank you for your support and hope that you enjoy parts 3 and 4. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.